All right, guys, let's check out Winfield MD-1. This is a newer model from the brand. And if you have not checked out Winfield, maybe you're not aware of the brand, maybe check it out. I'll put a link in the description down below because there are some very cool models, very good price points, and well-built heavy-duty watches is how I would describe these. You can see a very familiar type case here. It's very similar to, I don't know if I want to name brands. I think you guys can figure it out. But it has that vibe to it, and I like it. There's a reason why those ones are so popular, and there's a reason why this one's going to be so popular, because it has that feel of heavy-duty, like military-style looking and functioning type watch, but they also have the build spec, and then they have the price points to match it. So case size on this is 41 millimeter. The bezel's 42. The lug-to-lug is 49. You have drilled lugs. You can see this one's a little chunky at, I measure about 14.5 millimeter thick, but that's including the double dome sapphire crystal with AR coating. And then I'm going to drop in a picture at some point in the video with the case back off. I'm not going to pull this one off, but this thing is like heavy duty. Like you'll see the picture and you'll get what I'm saying. But it's heavy duty, well built inside, and it's using the Seiko NH35 movement, which is a little bit thicker movement. So that's also a dictating fact of the thickness of this. Plus it's a 200 meter water resist. 20 millimeter lug width there, so you're going to have tons of options for straps. It comes, or at least it came to me, on this two-piece fabric strap, and then there's like a seat belt style fabric strap as well. Very well done, heavy duty, nice. I'm not sure how I would wear it. I would like to see maybe a bracelet option in the future. This is a hardened 316 stainless steel, so it is going to be very durable and tough that way as well. And a bracelet option with that would also be awesome. But it's going to jump the price way up, because the price point on this guy right now is only $565. So if you had a bracelet, I'm sure it's going to be, you know, maybe a couple $100 more or something. But it would really elevate this one, I think. So this one weighs 103 gram in this configuration. If we unscrew the crown, you get a nice pop. Now, because it is the NH35, you are going to have a ghost date position. So you're going to have to go 2 clicks out, and then you can adjust the sword style handset there to whatever you need it to be. And go ahead and push the crown back in, and this thing screws right in. I don't feel like I need to do the backspin, although I highly recommend it. And then, of course, if we zoom in on this guy, you'll see a very well done dial setup. There's some texturing going on. It's not just a bland dial. You have those Arabics, you have the pilot style 12 o'clock, you have the really cool branding that Winfield does with their W, and then their font they use for the logo is really cool. Automatic, of course, 200 meter, 660 feet. And then you have that kind of darkened or brushed handset with a nice red tipped seconds hand there. So plenty legible. The lume on this is going to be C3, so long lasting. You can see it's a little off-white here, and it'll be a brilliant green. And it's not just, I mean, it is regular C3 lume, but they put a ton of layers on it. So it's a really heavy application of C3 lume. So the lume on this is going to be off the charts as well, which is something that we're maybe getting used to with micro brands. Hopefully micro brands continue to do that and they don't disappoint. This is also a regulated NH35. They regulate it to 6 positions. I'm not sure if they do that in-house or how they do that exactly, if they have that done as the movements come to them. I'll have to ask Mark on that. Mark is the owner. Comes with a pretty simple box and a really nice heavy duty watch roll. This metal membership registration, it'll have your watch information on there. And then he also gave me his card here. And I'll put, like I said, I'll put a link in the description down below. Put a little note on the back. So hope you enjoy the new MD-1. All the best. So he did give me this watch for doing this video. So that's why at the beginning of the video, you'll see paid advertisement. That's because he did give me this watch. So let's pop this on wrist. There's double gaskets on the crown too. I forgot to mention that. And again, you'll see the picture of the case back is just ridiculous. It is, it's extremely heavy duty. Like when you look inside where the movement is. The strap is also very heavy duty. I think it'll break in nice and fit the watch well. I'm not sure what I would pair it with. I'm kind of feeling like maybe a leather strap on this would work. I mean, 20 mil with this style watch, I mean, it's going to be extremely versatile. If you're into NATOs like this, endless possibilities. If you're into the two-piece fabric straps, this is a really nice one that he includes with it. It's heavily stitched, but there it is on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. It's hard to beat. I mean, $565. That's a fraction of the price of some of the watches that are this well built. Has a 120 click bezel. You can see it's not numbered or anything. Has that red triangle up at the top. It is unidirectional, and I don't want to like blast your ears because it is very audible. So we're just only going to go there. It is very audible and it's very tight, and there's no play or anything like that. So you're not going to knock this out of position at all. All right, let's kill the lights. Check the lume on this bad boy. I'm not even going to attempt to blast it with my flashlight or anything like that. Just the studio lights are going to be plenty enough, because I mean, he even loomed his logo. Like, it's, yeah. Lume junkies can rejoice with this thing for sure. It is very potent, very legible, and it will be for a long, long time after the lights go dim, just because of that C3 and that heavy application. That's just the way it works. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Big thanks to Mark for allowing me to check this out, actually giving me this watch so I can share it with you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.